Hi guys, I am back today to do this Kim Kardashian inspired makeup look. I recently posted a picture of this look on Instagram and I got a lot of requests to make a video, so here it is. And I used a lot of different products, so I will include that in the info bar below, so enjoy! To start off, I will be using the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation. I'm in the shade 215 Warm Beige, using the Luxie Lush Round Top Blender 532 brush to apply the foundation all over my face. And I have already moisturized my skin, for anyone who is wondering. As you can see, I have a little bit of redness on my cheeks. I will go ahead and do like a second layer on those areas that I need just a little bit more coverage. And when I do that, I will take a little product and then instead of kind of doing the swiping motion that I've been doing, I'll just pat it this time so that I can really build that product onto the areas that I need it. On to concealer. A concealer that I really like to use, have been using for like the past year and I swear by, is the MAC Prolongwear. I am in the shade NC20 and this is it's about several shades lighter than my skin tone, but I like my concealer to act as kind of like a highlighter as well, and I use one pump of that, a wet beauty blender. I find that that works the best for me and gives off the best results. So I'm going to dab my beauty blender in that just a little bit, and then I will just dab that across under my eyes. And since this is going to be a Kim Kardashian inspired makeup look, I will go a little bit lower with my concealer than I normally do. So I'm going to take that down here, kind of like the V that her makeup artists do, but nothing too dramatic. Okay, so once I've got under my eyes concealed and highlighted, I will take just a tiny bit, even just the remainder on the beauty blender, and I'll just do like a really thin little stripe down my nose to highlight. Not a lot, just a little bit. It makes a little bit of a difference, but not huge. And then I don't do this a whole lot, but I'll highlight up here too. Just a little bit, not that much. A little on my chin. Okay, so for the base, pretty much we are done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, which I will have a separate tutorial for you guys. And once that is up, I will leave a link down below for you so you can access that, and I will be right back. So next for the eyes, I am going to prime my eyelids. I'm going to use the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and it just looks like that. And this is the Real Techniques crease brush, I think, domed crease brush maybe. So I'm just gonna dab that in a little bit and apply that all over my lids and under my eyes as well. Today I'm going to be using the Tartelette palette, which is an amazing palette that I just recently got that I am so obsessed with. The colors are really beautiful, the packaging is beautiful, and I am just really loving it. So that's what we're going to be using today. I kind of really just wanted to work with some of these plummy, these shades in the middle, and then we'll be working with some of these warmer colors for the bottom lash line. First, I am taking this blending dome brush. This is the Dalium Tools 785 brush, and I'm going to be taking this first shade called Free Spirit. It's like a little yellowy, creamy eyeshadow. Creamy as in cream color, not texture. So I'm going to take that on my brush and lightly just apply that kind of like all over my lids. And the reason why I do this is because it really just helps blend shadows easier once I've applied darker colors. Then I'm going to use the shade right next to it, right here. This one is called Force of Nature. On that same brush, I'm going to take that just above my crease onto my lid and just blend that out as well. This is kind of like our transition color, our blending color. I'm just going to extend that out as well, kind of where my brows are. I'm going to be taking one of those plummy shades, this lighter one here called Best Friend, on a Bdellium 776 brush. And I'm just going to put that closer into my socket and just deepen that and blend it outwards as well. And you can go in between steps with that first brush, the fluffy blending brush, and blend out anything that you see along the way that needs blending out. Blending is your best friend. At least it's mine. Now I'm going to be taking the MAC 213 because I feel like it concentrates color a little bit more. And I'm going to be taking that darker plum color called Bombshell, which is right over here. And then I'm going to move right to where my true crease is. All of this work was in my socket bone, and if you have larger eyes, like Caucasian eyes or a deeper set eye, this all would have probably happened in your crease. But when you have smaller eyes like me, or hooded eyelids or monolids like myself, you kind of have to raise up some of that blending so that you can make your eyes appear larger. But this darker color, I'm gonna actually concentrate it right where that crease actually happens on my eye. And I will just go all the way to the lash line here. We're going to move on to the bottom lash line. I've rubbed off the number, but this is a Sigma brush. It's just a flat shader brush. It's really nice for kind of concentrating color. But I'm going to go in with that Force of Nature, that very first color, the lighter color that we used. And I'm going to go in underneath, and I'm just going to blend that out downwards. With that same brush, I'm going to go in with this shade called Dreamer up here. And then I'm going to use another Bdellium brush. This is number 755. And I will be using the darkest shade on top of the palette, or the way I've got it's on the bottom. This one up here, it's called Multitasker. I am going to put that closest to my lash line underneath. And I'm just going to blend some of that together because it's looking a little gray. So once we've got that done, and I know this part kind of looks funny, but we'll fix that up later. So I'm going to take that same flat shader brush from Sigma. I'm going to wipe that off a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the very bottom shade called Supermom. And I'm going to take that on this brush. And I'm just going to go just pat that in the inner corner a little bit. And I'm going to clean off that blending brush by Bdellium, and I'm just going to blend these out so it doesn't look so harsh. There we go. Alright, so next I will be doing eyeliner. I just start off with a gel liner, a black gel liner, the Morphe black gel liner, and I'm just using a Makeup Forever. It's like a short domed eyeliner brush. And I always try not to open my eyes up completely because my eyes are hooded. I will get an automatic transfer if the liner's not dried already. So I will just be in this squinty position. Because my eyes are hooded, it makes it for a larger chance for my eyeliner to transfer to my lid throughout the day. So I go in with a like a felt tip liner, the one I'm currently using. This one I really like. It's the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I will actually go over the gel liner with this. It really just stops my gel liner from moving anywhere or from transferring throughout the day. And you might ask, why don't you just do this one first? But I really like how opaque and how black the gel liner, the color payoff is, and I like my liner to look really vibrant and intense. Also, I like felt tip liners because I can go in and really define that wing. It's a little bit more precise than my Makeup Forever brush. To blend in the whole look together, I'm going to go in with the black shade from the Tartelette palette and that little brush that we used before, the 755 brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of the black and kind of blend between where that shadow and that liner meets so that it's not a very harsh transition. You see how that just blends really nicely together compared to this side? So I'm going to take the foundation that we used and just take a tiny amount on the back of your hand, and I'm going to be using this flat like concealer brush. I'm going to clean up my liner. That just makes it a little bit sharper and cleaner. Yeah, that made a difference. I'm going to move on to mascara and lashes. My lashes are a little non-existent. It's okay. We don't always win in life, do we? I have went ahead and did 2 coats on my bottom lashes and 1 on the top. And the lashes we're going to be using today, these are 2 pairs of lashes that I've just stacked together. I got these from a wholesale retailer, and they don't really have a name or anything, which kind of sucks, and I'm using my all-time favorite, Star Glue. This is a black glue. That's such a big difference, it's not even funny. This is my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk that I love so much. I'm gonna just put this in my inner corners. Doesn't have to be neat, you're gonna blend it out, so. And taking a Real Techniques, this is a Beige shadow brush, I'm just gonna blend that out. You can use your fingers too. That likes to move around a lot during the day, which is okay, we can solve that. So I'm gonna take that Sigma flat shader brush right here, wipe it off if there's any product, and then I'm gonna go in with Supermom. Just gonna go over that. And then I'm gonna take a little bit under my brow bones here, just on the ends. Next, I am gonna contour my face. Kim K likes to do that a lot. So this is the NARS bronzing powder in Laguna. This is like a limited edition one. It's like really big. This is the Bedallion Tools 942 brush. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that to contour. Okay, and I will go on the sides of my nose, my temples, and then I will go along my jawline as well. I am going to apply blush. The one I'm using today is going to be the Hourglass. I also just got this. They are amazing. Just so pretty. I'm going to be using this middle shade on a MAC 129 brush. And just a little bit goes a long way. Kind of lifts up the cheeks, gives it a little color. Okay, and then I will be doing a little bit of highlight as well. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. Super pretty. I'm going to be taking this on a 945 Bedallion brush, and just whatever's remaining I'll just kind of put in these areas. But this is the Dermablend, just a translucent setting powder, and I will be taking that same beauty blender and I will dab that in, and I'm just going to define this contour just a little bit and just let this set for a second as we do my lips. And I will take a little bit down the nose too, even though we've already highlighted there with the Opal. Woo! Do you guys see that? While that is setting, we are going to move on to lips. I used the NYX Natural Lip Pencil. I will just go ahead and line my lips. Doesn't have to be neat. Look like a warrior. Okay, and this is the Rimmel Show Off Lip Lacquer in Nude Eclipse. Just gonna put that here. This product is okay. I don't love it, but I'll still use it. And just kind of pout. Okay, and I will just take that blush brush, brush this powder off. Okay, so that is pretty much our look. A little Kim K inspired smoky eye, some good contour, a nude lip. And that is it. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, that is MARLA NYAMDORJ. I will link that below as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys next time. If you have anything or any recommendations that you guys would like me to do as far as videos or tutorials, please let me know. Okay, bye. Once I've got a good blend going on there, I will start brushing forward instead of the other direction like I was before. I want my brows to kind of start like right here.